Want HDR on your Xbox with an LG monitor? Here's the short version. First, enable HDR in your Xbox settings under TV and display options. Then, turn on HDR in your LG monitor's OSD menu, usually under Picture or HDMI settings. Use a high-speed HDMI cable for best results. Let's dive into the details. To enable HDR on your Xbox, start by accessing the Settings menu. Press the Xbox button on your controller to open the guide, then navigate to Profile and System and select Settings. Next, in the Settings menu, select General, then TV and Display options. This section manages all video and display settings for your Xbox. Within TV and display options, choose Video Fidelity and Overscan. This submenu contains the HDR configuration settings. Now select HDR and Advanced Settings. In this final menu, toggle Allow HDR to On. This enables HDR for compatible games and content. If you have an Xbox Series X or S, also enable Auto HDR. This feature automatically enhances older games that don't natively support HDR, improving their brightness and colors. Finally, make sure your Xbox is connected to the LG monitor using an HDMI 2.0 or 2.1 cable. HDMI 2.1 is recommended for full Dolby Vision support, while HDMI 2.0 handles basic HDR. Once configured, your Xbox will automatically detect HDR-compatible games and content, providing richer colors and better contrast on your LG monitor. Access the on-screen display using the joystick or buttons on the back of your LG monitor. Navigate to Picture, HDR, or Advanced HDMI HDR on older models. Set HDR to On or Auto to enable the feature. Disable dynamic contrast features for better HDR performance. Ensure matching resolutions like 4K at 60 Hz for optimal HDR benefits. Perform a factory reset on the monitor if issues arise. A high-speed HDMI cable 2.0 or higher is crucial for HDR. This diagram shows the HDMI connector pinout, highlighting the data and signal paths that carry HDR information. Xbox Series XS and LG monitors with HDMI 2.1 offer the best HDR and Dolby Vision support. LG monitors like this UltraGear model support HDMI 2.1 for optimal HDR performance. Older Xbox One models need at least HDMI 2.0. Using non-certified cables can cause HDMI handshake issues. So invest in a quality cable. For LG C-Series monitors and some others, Xbox supports Dolby Vision. Enable it via the OSD under General, HDMI, HDMI Deep Color set to On, then HDR Dolby Vision. This provides superior color accuracy compared to standard HDR10, enhancing your gaming experience. If you're experiencing washed-out colors or no HDR at all, there are several common issues to check. Make sure the correct HDMI input is selected on your LG monitor. Update your LG monitor's firmware to the latest version for better HDR support. If needed, perform a factory reset on the monitor to clear any conflicting settings. Faulty HDMI cables can prevent HDR from working. Use a certified ultra-high-speed HDMI cable. Finally, use Xbox's built-in calibrator for optimal picture results. HDR significantly enhances visual quality by expanding color gamut, contrast, and brightness. Games look more lifelike with deeper blacks and brighter whites. A user study with LG 27GN950B and Xbox Series X showed a 30% boost in in-game brightness in titles like Halo Infinite, resulting in vivid colors and enhanced detail. Upgrading from Xbox One to Series S on LG C9 OLED enables Dolby Vision, transforming gameplay with richer shadows and improved color accuracy. HDR adoption is surging, with 75% of Xbox users enabling it. Future trends include AI-enhanced upscaling, with Neural HDR planned for Xbox in 2026, and broader Dolby Vision support. Experts praise LG's HDR implementation for its accuracy, citing minimal blooming compared to competitors. Tom Warren from The Verge predicts manual OSD tweaks will diminish with AI-driven auto setup in consoles. HDR technology continues to evolve, promising even better gaming experiences through AI and improved standards.